Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dylan Jaras, and I'm a military spouse, a mom of 2 boys, and an Etsy seller of 6 years. I do $300,000 to $400,000 in sales a year on Etsy. And now, through my course, Multi-Six-Figure Etsy Blueprint, I teach others how to do the same for themselves. So today I'm going to talk about a topic that I see all over YouTube. It is about Etsy trends for 2022. Trending products on Etsy, what will sell, what is trending, what you should get into. And I'm going to talk about why you shouldn't be looking to Etsy for trends and direction on what you should be selling, if you really want to be a player in the strategy of going after trends on Etsy. Now, the main reason for this, if you are looking for trends, Etsy is not the place you should be looking for those. Trends do not show up on Etsy first. If you wait for a trend to show up on Etsy, you are likely 4 to 6 months behind. By the time you notice a trend on Etsy, you are just so far behind. Think about it like this. Once you see a trend at Target or Walmart, that trend is likely around 12 to 18 months old. The trend started to emerge much before you ever saw it on the shelves at big box stores. With Etsy, I've noticed that trends are really at least 4 to 6 months old by the time you're seeing them become popular on the Etsy platform. So that's the problem with looking to what is trending on Etsy and trying to do that. Maybe let's say you notice a small trend emerging on Etsy. Well, you might think it's an opportunity. Now, the problem with this, if you are a very small shop without a big track record, is that I guarantee the big shops, the big players, are likely noticing the same things that you are. They will crush you. If you try to go up against those big shops doing the exact same trend in the exact same way, you simply have no grounds to compete. The competition for you would start on day one. This is simply not the best way to go about capitalizing on trends and selling trends on Etsy. So if I were you right now, I would stop looking at all of those videos on YouTube that are like top trends for 2022 on Etsy and trying to do just that, because it's not the best way to win that game. So maybe now you're thinking, well, where am I supposed to find these trends if I can't look on Etsy? Okay, I'm going to give you the places to look. Number one, the first thing I want you to do if you are trying to become the market leader of a new trend on Etsy is to say yes to customer requests. Now, this is how I became the market leader in a huge category on Etsy. I was the first person to deliver this trend to Etsy. I've done over $400,000 in this one product. The best part is that my hourly wage for making this product was over $100 an hour. And this is all because I said yes to a customer request. Now, saying yes to a customer request is so important because it is a customer telling you, I want this and I cannot find it anywhere else. Or, I want this and I can't find it in the way I want it anywhere else. This does not guarantee that this is going to become a trend, but I found for me that about 1 in 15 or 20 times, it does end up becoming a trend. The second place to look for trends is on Pinterest. Now you might be thinking, well, what am I just gonna browse Pinterest and see if I see something that looks unique? Like with Pinterest, it can be really easy to fall into that subjective idea, like what would I like for me on here? And in your personal taste, it's really easy to be pulled by your personal taste. With Pinterest, you need to be really self-aware of what you are seeing and to be cognizant of not just seeing things that you are personally drawn to and assuming it will become a trend, but you actually need to study a certain category or a customer on Pinterest so that you are very familiar with the types of pins that are coming up, the types of images that are coming up, so that you're able to catch trends quickly. The key is that you can't just go to your Pinterest homepage and start scrolling and hoping that you see something unique. You need to really be category specific when you're searching. So for example, you need to be like knee deep in searches for specific categories and customers. So this means like girl nursery decor. Like you need to be studying this and you need to know it well enough so that when a trend does start to emerge on Pinterest, you will pick it up quickly. Another example could be like living room decor or kitchen decor. You need to become an expert on certain categories on Pinterest so that you recognize things right when they're emerging. The homepage of Pinterest is not going to get you there because once a pin is so popular that it just ends up on your homepage, you likely haven't caught it soon enough. So if you think you found something, check trends.pinterest.com and you can see how that search term has been trending over the last 12 months. Now, the next place to look to ensure that you are jumping on trends quickly enough is through influencers. Now, I know if you are not a social media person or if you are not into following influencers, you might feel really resistant to this idea, but I'm telling you, you can financially benefit from doing this. So when you're looking at influencers, you're not necessarily looking for a brand new product, something super innovative. What you're looking for is an emerging color, pattern, style, maybe the way they're utilizing something. And those are the trends you're going to be looking for. What I recommend doing is following all the influencers and influential social media accounts that are targeting your profitable customer. You need to know who and what social media accounts your customer follows, because those are the accounts that are influencing their purchasing behavior. And those are accounts where trends are emerging well before they are on Etsy. Now, the last place to look is to look at premium brand social media accounts. Now, why wouldn't you just go to a brand's website? Their social media is going to be much more telling about what new trends their customers are seeking from them. Websites are a bit more slow moving. Social media is very quick and agile, and it's going to pick up trends, and what is posted on that social media is going to be very current. It'll be a lot easier for you to see emerging trends based on what they're pushing out on social media. See what they're selling, see when they're launching new products, see what colorways they're using on their social media. Maybe you can use that as inspiration and find that trending element within what they're posting. So the reason why we're looking at premium brands that your customer follows is because we want to see what our customer feels like is their ideal self, right? We want to know what they idealize. We want to know what they look to. We want to know what they aspire to either be able to buy or what they aspire for their self-image to align with. So it's hard to look at a brand's website and to determine what exact precise trends are emerging, but on social media, they're likely pushing the things that are getting traction. They're pushing the things that are trends that are getting picked up by influencers. So this is where you want to look for trends. So trends are going to emerge much sooner here than on Etsy. The point of my message today is, if you want to become a multi-six-figure Etsy shop, you cannot simply rely on chasing trends that you see in the top Etsy shops. No one is going to have a reason to buy that trending product from you if they see that someone else, another shop with a proven track record and a really strong reputation, is selling it. Because if you are a little guy with no track record, you're simply going to look like a copycat. So your goal, if you want to become a multi-six-figure Etsy shop and you want to take advantage of trends and become a market leader in a trending product on Etsy, you need to get in as early as possible. And in order to do that, you need to look outside of Etsy. So say yes to customer requests, look on Pinterest, look at trends.pinterest.com, follow influencers that your target customer follows, and look at premium brands who are targeting your target customer and see what they are pushing on their social media. And my last thing is that as soon as you have an idea, as soon as you wonder, maybe this could be successful, or I wonder if this could be something to go on Etsy, try it. Try it as quickly as possible. Honestly, I noticed a trend coming from both influencers and a premium brand's social media about a year and a half ago. And I started getting the supplies to make that product about a month after I noticed it. And then it took me another maybe 5-6 months to list that product. And I did become the market leader on Etsy. I did become the market leader, but if I and I've sold over $90,000 of that product this year already. But if I had gotten on 6 months sooner, if I had brought that product onto Etsy 6 months sooner, and as soon as I had the idea, I purchased the supplies. If I had just gotten it up 6 months sooner, what could my sales have been? They've been $90,000 this year because I launched it in January. But if I had gotten on last July, what could I have done? So you never want to be in a situation like that. As soon as you have an idea, test it out. And that's my biggest advice, because you don't want to have regrets. If you need more help identifying these trends, shoot me a message. I'm on Instagram at Dylan Jarris, so please follow me over there. And if you like this video, please subscribe. It really encourages me to keep making videos. All right, I'll see you next time.